I am making fried potatoes, and I just set you up on top of all of the seasonings I need. That was an interesting choice of mine. Okay, I switched you over. Okay. I've got some salt. Usually when I first fry them, I just put salt and pepper and oil on it, and then I save the garlic powder and onion powder and paprika. Oh, what are you doing? Yum. While I have my very loud potatoes frying, I'm going to do some fried apples as well. For some oatmeal, got some butter melting for the apples I just peeled and I'm about to cut up. And I got my apples, and I'm going to add some cinnamon and sugar. Yum, 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 yum. Please ignore my messy countertops, but this is gonna be my oatmeal once I add cinnamon and salt and butter and the good stuff. This here's my scrambled eggs. Usually, since I live on a homestead, we have our own eggs, but it's winter and our chickens never want to lay eggs, so these are actually store-bought, which is why they're so pale yellow, but usually they're more orange because they're so nutritious. My family tends not to like my scrambled eggs because I put it on too high of heat because I'm too impatient, so I have it on lower heat, and now it's just taking forever. Update, here's my oatmeal. It's looking closer, but it needs to boil and then cook and be delicioso. Alright, here's my scrambled eggs. They look disgusting on camera. They look a little better in real life. And it's boiling. I gotta stir it. Give me a minute. Oh, no. Hello? And brunch is served. Outfit of the day. Detective Pikachu shirt. Purple leggings. Shorts. I'm making hot cocoa. Yum, 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 yum. And there we have it, folks. I got me hot chocolate and I made some for the rest of my family because I'm a nice person. I'm blowing on it. On a separate note, I don't use a Storygraph, but I just put Goodreads import. Yeah, that's what I did. So now I'm like exploring and seeing what the heck I'm dealing with. The main reason I even wanted to get an account with the Storygraph is because I love stats more than anything in the world. Adventurous, mysterious, lighthearted, funny, dark, reflective, emotional. Oh, that's so cool. I have fast pace, medium pace, and slow pace. Clearly don't like slow pace very much. Under 300 mostly. That's probably because I've been reading a lot of middle grade. Fiction versus non-fiction. That's not surprising. Fantasy, young adult, middle grade. Print. Yes, I read mostly physical. 3 digital. 4 audiobooks. Audio? I don't even remember. That's not correct. These were not audiobooks, they were physical. So there's some things I need to fix with the transfer, but for the most part, it did it. But I had to mark several books that I read this year as having read this year, so it counted toward my reading challenge. I don't know, pretty cool. Look what I just got in the mail. I was so excited when I heard about this book. I gotta use it on eBay, so don't ignore that part. I've been in such a mood for like fantasy horror kind of thing. I love horror tied to nature. Yeah. So, for example, you wouldn't be able to see it because it's a mess over there. But over there I do have like a copy of Mexican Gothic. Oh, I loved that book. Even though it was a little unsettling, but it is horror, so that is what you would expect. But just the usage of the Gothic setting, the house and these mushrooms, this dank environment and everything like that. I loved that. And then I just read this book, Before the Devil Knows You're Here. It's like the folk tale of Johnny Appleseed, but it's like a dark fantasy horror sort of thing with like Faustian elements. Oh, it has apples and he like turns into a tree. Oh, it's so good. However, as much as I want to read Together We Rot, I have a bunch of books I'm in the middle of. For example, I'm reading You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight, presently. I'm about halfway, a little more than halfway through. I'm not loving it, but I still want to finish it. I'm also reading Virgin Suicides. I'm liking it well enough so far. Looking forward to keep reading it. I'm also in the middle of A Streetcar Named Desire. I'm about to finish this, I think, probably this afternoon. And then finally, I have a library loan that I need to finish by the end of the week. Black Sheep. And those are just a couple. I still have a bunch more that I'm actually in the middle of, but these are like the main ones that I'm working on right now. This is crazy. have a dilemma. Do I or do I not? Well, it's $9 plus shipping. But I just got this book from the library a couple weeks ago and I loved it. It was so fire. Oh my gosh, my impulse control is You know, I'm super bored of this book. That looks so cool. But I'm so bored. Page 143 of like not that many. 230. But I can't do it. I don't know, guys. It's just the most beautiful cover in the world. Once again, thinking of her. Oh my. Oh, it was so good. It's been my first 5-star book in literally years. Also, on another note, for anyone who has seen The Holdovers, is it good? I want to watch it so bad. Like, I feel as though this film has the potential to change my life for the better. That screen is filthy. I feel like I need it in my life. I need to watch it so bad. I will riot. It's my puppy, and he's convulsing for some reason. Stop convulsing. Hi, mister. Hi, baby. Sweet, sweet boy. My mom is napping in the other room, guys. And we're back. I'm getting ready to make dinner. We have a saucepan, and we have green beans from our garden. 1, 2, 3. I'll get some onion powder, some garlic powder, some salt, some butter. This is what we're working with, and then I fill this with water. I forgot to say I also put a little bit of oil. Just a little splash. Oh. And then I'm going to bring it to a boil on high, and then once I bring it to a boil, then I'm going to turn it down to a low and simmer it for like an hour because these are really old green beans and they're like really gross, and this makes them not gross. And then I'm going to take some butternut, and then I'm going to peel and chop this up. This may not look very appealing, but if you were here, you would smell that it smells delicioso. How do we feel about the Maze Runner t-shirt? Anyways. Oh my. Okay. Now we peel. Oh. Alright, now that I've peeled them, I'll take these big bulbous parts and I'm going to scoop all the seeds out of the middle of them. We'll save these so we can replant stuff later. Alright, now that we've scooped out most of the gunk, now I'm going to chop it all up. Oh, my chopping is more like, it's in between a chop and a dice, because I'm going to be air frying these. And now that I've chopped up all the butternut, I see that maybe that's too much butternut. So I'll air fry in batches, and then if I don't use it all, then I'll put the rest in the fridge to use at another time. Into this, I'm going to add garlic powder, onion powder. Then I'm going to get some salt. And then some pepper, which is probably That's about how much I've seasoned it. You can add more or less or whatever. Usually I actually do kind of more than that, but that's fine. Then I'm going to add oil and then mix it up and start air frying. Sorry it's getting dark, but this is about what it looks like now that I've mixed it up a little. And then I have so much laundry to do while I wait for the stinking butternut to finish cooking. Cannot see because it's so dark, but I'm gonna boil this pot of water. Now in goes the pescetti. It is so dark in here. I'm so sorry, but then I'm gonna boil that, so period. I know you cannot see, but here's the air fried squash, and then I'm gonna mash it up and add stuff. This flash looks revolting, but I just added milk and cream cheese and Parmesan. So, yum yum. Okay, I finished work for the day. I made dinner. It was really good. I forgot to show you the end result, but it was really good. And then we cleaned up, and then I just finished doing my laundry, and now I'm gonna probably watch a YouTube video, then take a shower, then read, then go to sleep. See you probably in a little bit. Good night. I just finished this and I'm so McFreaking bummed. I did not like it. It was. Oh, well. Yeah. For anyone interested, I have a review for this book up on my blog. A little bit of all that. .wordpress.com. Now that I've finished reading that, I can move on to this. I've read the first chapter so far, and I am really excited to keep reading. It's pretty. Got me hooked so far. The air could have been cut into slices. That is so vivid. I wish I came up with that. What the heck? This is what I'm making for dinner. So I'm gonna get it ready because it takes 2 hours and 45 minutes. So I'm gonna do this. Put it on and read. The stew is stewing, and now I have some garlic bread. And I'm gonna read my book.